And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another video. Clap it up. Moreeses is here too. Clap it up. We're going to watch some Houston Texan content.
I'm a Houston Texans fan.
I'm back at StreamYard. Hey, but look. Yesterday, Andre Johnson became a Hall of Famer. And since he's a Hall of Famer, I gotta lock in. I gotta watch the whole history of the Houston Texans. I believe the Texans have only produced 2 Hall of Famers in my mind so far: Andre Johnson and JJ Watt.
Okay.
There's people who could have been Arian Foster, Brian Cushing. He had some steroid stuff.
A couple more years.
Yeah, but they got injured a lot, and it's pretty tough, right? Mm-hmm. But regardless, we're gonna see, and there's a lot of bad moments in this team's history. Finally got
good moments. Don't play them.
Now, so we're going to see, there's a video called An Abridged History of the Houston Texans, referred to by yours truly, Maurice Gilbert. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to see what it's all about. So for more content like this, make sure to like this video and let us hop into this thing. All right, I'm going to share my screen here.
I like that.
Just this.
It took me till now to figure out that your background is moving. What the hell?
Oh yeah, we step up.
Has that always been like that? Are you serious?
Oh no, it hasn't always been like that. But we just ended up doing that just now.
Okay.
All right. Let me go ahead and make sure my screen is a little changed right here too. I want to make sure we're like all into the content. So we're gonna do it like this.
Oh, that's like that. Okay.
All right, and we're gonna play.
Most recent team formed.
Can you hear it?
And for most of their existence, they've been looked down upon.
I hear it twice, but that's fine.
As less of a threat.
You hear it twice.
I hear it twice, but it's fine.
Yeah, I make sure because ain't nobody trying to mess up a stream now. Let me see. I hear it once. Let me see.
I'll go check your channel.
Contend for a Super Bowl trophy. There's currently 22 seasons of football in the books, and the championship experience is at an absolute minimum. But like any NFL,
I hear it. Oh yeah, it's echo.
Are you still talking? Stop talking.
No, you hear it? This is interesting. This is an interesting picture they got. They did a lot of coloring on this.
Yeah, what is that? That shit fucking up my vision. I don't like that.
They did a lot of coloring. But yeah, there's a little echo there.
Oh, you hear it now? I told you. So it's still there.
So let me see.
That's all right. Let them hear the content twice.
They got me doing audio check. Let me adjust real quick here since they got me doing audio check right now. Hey, but it's a good thing we do this here. It's a good thing.
Let me see if I can find a video. Maybe I can share my screen. Do I got that ability too?
Yes, of course. Share your screen.
I could do that too.
Dang right. We're gonna use Moreeses' audio. He's better than me.
What if it doesn't work?
It gotta
there
work.
It is.
It'll be off your computer. So all you gotta do is share the screen and let's watch this.
Pause. There we go.
And let's look at this together. And if you're on here right now, we're gonna watch the Houston Texan history video. Make sure to like the video. Shout out to
let's see if I can share my screen. Oh, I stopped the right button to share your screen. Share screen. Share screen. I want to share. Oh, you can do individual tabs. I like that.
Oh my gosh, look.
Share. Let's move you over here. Now let's do this. All right. Is it working? Yeah, I think it's working. Let's see now.
The Houston Texans are the.
How's that?
Perfect. Perfect. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, let's start from the beginning then. Just tell me when to go. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's get it. I'm ready.
Let's go then.
The Houston Texans are the NFL's little brother, having been the most recent form. And for most of their existence, they've been looked down upon by their bigger brothers as less of a threat to contend.
How's Kansas City?
Wait, Kansas City's your big brother?
22 seasons of football in the books. Experience is at an absolute minimum. But like any NFL team, there's plenty to discuss that makes these guys more interesting than you'd believe. So let's use our favorite Texas-related verbs to describe the abridged history of the Houston Texans.
I'm going to tell you to pause when it's time to pause.
The Houston Texans started play in 2002, hosting their first game against their fellow Texas counterparts, the Dallas Cowboys. Despite being 8.5 home underdogs, the Texans stole a 19-10.
You can't tell me if you can hear this.
Face test. Yes, I can hear it.
You hear that right? No, wait. No, keep it. No. For all them Dallas boys, that's our first win ever is against who? And we were 8-point underdogs too, 9-point underdogs.
It's against them. I remember you told me that a while ago.
Beat them too. Sunday Night Football, boy. How we beat Dallas first game.
It was on Sunday Night Football they put y'all on? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's the first game of our life, right? Like expansion team, and we facing Texas versus Texas. And
they do that for other teams like the Jaguars?
No, anybody do that. They didn't care about no Jaguars.
They didn't do that they did it for the Texans, not the Jaguars or the Ravens. Who's another expansion team?
Cleveland.
I mean, yeah, but like,
yeah, right. They are. All right, go ahead. Let it sit.
To become the first expansion team in 41 years to win their debut. Rookie quarterback and first overall pick David Carr was undefeated and had a bright future ahead of him.
One game undefeated.
He'll be seeing that light very soon because he was sacked 76 times. That remains the NFL record for a single season. The Texans struggled, as any expansion team would, with a 4-12 record. But one of those 4 wins was against a playoff-bound Steelers team. In this game, the Texans won 24-6, despite their offense putting up 47 yards and 3 first downs, both the fewest from the winning team in a game in the Super Bowl era. In their second season under head coach Dom Capers, the Texans barely improved, finishing 5-11 in 2003. But again, they started off strong.
Hall of Fame receiver
by 14 points at home.
Obviously,
opening day loss since 1991. Third season, 2004. The team finished 7-9, and Carr put up respectable numbers for a Texans quarterback, of which he was the only one so far. The main reason for this improvement was...
That's not respectable. That's terrible. What are you talking about? That's 16 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, 83.5 rate. That's awful. Hate that. This third season, that's what you do for me? That's terrible. Are you muted?
His quarterback, of which he was the only one so far. The main reason for this improvement was the emergence of Hall of Fame wideout Andre Johnson.
There you go.
As his tenure from 2003 to 2014 will show, Johnson will be a top 2 player in the franchise's history. Incredibly, the team's defense took drastic steps forward. The pass defense was none too good, but they allowed just 4 rushing touchdowns on the entire season, one of 8 teams to allow this or fewer in the 21st century.
Wait. Pause.
To bring up the Tennessee.
Wait. Let me look at these. Let me compare these teams. Let me get into my bag. I gotta get into my bag. You talking? I can't hear you though. You muted yourself or something.
Oh, why did I do that? I don't remember pressing that button.
No, you were talking your butt off though. 2011 49ers, really good team. 2013 Seahawks, all-time great team. 2008 Ravens, really good team. 2015 Jets. Let's go. Let's do a flashback. What happened in 2015, buddy? You were a good team, though. I'm not gonna lie. You were a good team. Oh, he muted himself. 2014 Chiefs. I think that's the only team to have like no touchdowns to a receiver, but they were a good defense. So good for them. 2005 Jaguars. That's a very random team. We're also very random. And the 2013 Panthers, I believe, were a 12-win football team. I don't know what to think of that, because like what all these
are good teams.
These are outstanding. The only team I don't know what the 05 Jaguars did. I think the 2014 Chiefs were pretty mid too, and then we're off. Well, I guess we won 7 games, but like
2015 Jets they didn't make the playoffs.
I know, but they won 10 games, so they were like it was a drop pass away from them.
We didn't make the playoffs. That's crazy.
I know, time's stupid. That's crazy. Your defense was balling though, but then I think Hopkins cooked that man Reeves one time and he fell off a cliff. If you remember that game.
Why? You know what? I'm gonna let it. It's all right. It's the Texans. It's the Texans year.
No. I'm not even trying to lie. He was literally locking everybody down. I don't know why. I was actually scared because he was supposed to lock him down, but that's why I knew Hopkins was actually pretty good. We'll keep going. I'm not making fun of you.
Interesting.
Allow this or fewer in the 21st century. It's important to bring up the Tennessee Titans, formerly the Houston Oilers, who played in
those little bros
from 1960 to 1996. You may have correctly guessed the move from Houston to Tennessee was met with anger from Houstonians alike. But
were you pissed off?
could not exact revenge yet.
You was pissed off?
What? Even I wasn't even born. I was pissed off.
Was your dad pissed off?
I bet the Houston Oilers. I'm gonna tell you, Houston Oilers got more motion than the Texans. They look better. I know that Super Bowl would have happened.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say it's that history, but it's their history. Is their history better?
I mean, no, they plot bad. But even though they got like Bills plot, so I know they plot tough. But I know, but no, like
look better.
The Chiefs had Bills plot too, and look at them now. Chiefs won like 20 years and win a game in the playoffs. Like they had Bills.
Always got over y'all. It's y'all uniforms, and y'all old uniforms weren't that bad. The Texans had some good uniforms.
I like how you cooked them new ones now. He said, "I know your old ones."
I mean, they're not terrible, but the old one, I actually really like your old Texas uniforms. I thought they were perfect. They were perfect for Texas. Perfect. They could have adjusted a little bit, but I feel like they went too far. But
they wanted to. I mean, look, they're trying to get their aura, and
that's what you do each time. Every team does that when they got new. The Jets did that when they got new. But the Commanders are a little different. But every team, the Jags did that when they got a couple young players. It's just what they do. You got to boost, like your team is growing, so you got to for more marketability. You change the uniforms. That doesn't always work. We did good marketing stuff.
We put the jersey on Sam Houston.
The Falcons did it too. But even on that, they did put it on Sam Houston, but I don't think I liked it that much.
Yeah, after losing their first 4 matchups with the Titans, they finally exacted it in 2004.
We got revenge though.
This included their comeback from down 21-3 at home in Week 12, with former Oilers owner Bud Adams in attendance. David Carr knew how much the wins meant for the city of Houston and was glad they could lasso them both in for the fans. For Carr, it was a massive contrast with the Week 5 matchup against the Titans the following season. He was sacked 7 straight times, making it the 3rd straight week that it happened. Something that didn't even occur in 2002 when he set the single-season sack record. Speaking of which, Carr was sacked 68 times.
Wait. He got sacked 7 straight times?
Yeah, in 4 games.
No, wait. No, okay, because there's 7 sacks. You say 7 sacks in those games, or he got sacked, went to the line, sacked, went to the line, sacked.
Oh, is that what I thought they were talking about per game?
Times in 2000.
Let's see.
I mean, that's still ridiculous, but
and it's not each week though. There was a little break in week 3.
7, 8. 8, 7. But whoever was on the offensive line, I know it's an expansion team, bro.
It's an expansion team. They don't got nobody.
No, that's because Tony Baselli.
Why is that? What is okay? Were you good? Tony Baselli, what's so special about him?
He retired. He was our first ever pick when it comes to you take everybody's players from each team. That type of draft. He retired before he even played a snap.
Is that the guy who came from the Jaguars? Where'd he come from? He did come from the Jaguars. Okay.
And he made David Carr die because of that.
That's just what position he play.
He's a left tackle.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. That's pretty important then.
So no, that's tough. You see that 877 crazy. I don't know any human could have ever lived through that. But
so who was that? That's not Damon Harris. What's James Harris? Who was on the Steelers then? I don't know if it was on the Bengals or the Titans, but they were whooping their ass.
Straight week that had happened. Something that didn't even occur in 2002.
Damn, 6, 9. Damn,
he was 4, 7, 5, 8. Bro, he getting
singles
4, 2, 2, 4.
This is a rare one. That 2 game, they were high fiving after that 2 game.
Hey, another 2. It's not bad. Another 2. 3-3. Okay.
They got better at then, right?
They got better towards the end. They got a little more unity.
68 times in 2005,
which
is still the third most on a quarterback ever. Poor guy. Poor team. The Texans fell from 7-9 in 2004 to 2-14 in 2005.
Damn,
the Don Capers would be fired for a second time by an expansion team, but was at least generous enough to try and teach his players some life lessons about not being complacent with losing. Someone who wasn't complacent with feeling like a loser was running back Dominic Davis, who changed his name to Dominic Williams in 2006.
I don't remember
in his first 3 seasons with the Texans. Williams rushed for nearly 3,200 yards with 23 touchdowns, adding an additional 1,276 receiving yards through the air. He was a ray of light in these 3 seasons. And because of knee injuries, those were the only 3 of his entire NFL career. This Texans team needed a pit bull mentality too. So to
say what?
Gary,
they hired Denver Broncos offensive coordinator Gary Kubiak.
Let's do right here.
Born and raised in Houston.
He came in.
Kubiak
from Houston?
Yeah,
I never knew that.
Compared to Dom Capers, boy, this is like, you know what I'm saying? Boy, that boy. Now look, he couldn't find a quarterback. I mean, Matt Shaw was okay, but Gary was dope. He was bad towards the end. He was a little bad, but he was coach for us like 7-8 years, so he was our coach for a while, and then he went to Denver and won a championship because that makes sense, right? All right, go ahead.
I didn't know he was from Houston.
Breathed Houston football, and he was actually a ball boy for the Oilers in the late 70s. With the Texans selecting first overall in the 2006 draft, Kubiak and company knew they needed a franchise changer. They could choose Heisman Trophy winner and college football champion quarterback Vince Young. Young was a Houston native and Houston legend in high school, so much so that he was getting comparisons to LeBron goddamn James.
Okay, damn, why you got to put that in there?
Choose former Heisman. I mean, he had college football champion running back. He makes sense. Not from Houston. But just as dominant at his position as Young was at his.
Third highest.
And with the first overall pick, the Texans selected Mario Williams, a defensive end out of NC State. The city was furious. They had passed on 2 game changes.
Pissed.
One columnist was so pissed that he predicted the team would not only finish with less than 4 wins in 2006, but that season tickets would soon be sold on eBay. As tough as it is for Williams to be at
crazy. You think we that trash?
It's relieving to know that in hindsight, he had beyond question the best career of 3 players. Williams became arguably the team's first true defensive star, reaching 14 sacks in 2007 when no Texan prior had more than 8. He finished his career with the team with 53 sacks in 6 seasons. Not the greatest resume of any first overall pick, but a good career. One that would see him come 2.5 sacks away from reaching 100. In 2006, the Texans finished.
Yeah, I get it. Pause it. Go back to. I need to see that. I need to see his.
My audio is tweaking. That's why. Sorry.
No, you're good. 2006 mid, 7 good, 8 good, 9. Okay, yeah. So he wouldn't like. That's crazy. He got the best career out of those 3, and now
that's not bad though. First, especially is 2 and 3. What happened in 2011? Yeah, I mean, he just died off.
No, I think he got injured, and then he went to Buffalo, and then he colored his eyes red.
Why is my audio tweaking, bro? I like how I can hear you, but I can't hear you. I can't hear nothing.
Greatest resume of any.
We can hear the audio. Okay, now I can't hear the audio.
All pick, good career. One that would see him come 2.5 sacks away from reaching 100. In 2006, the Texans finished 6-10, cutting David Carr after a season where he led the league in completion percentage, despite having a negative touchdown to interception ratio. The 249 sacks he took in his first 5 seasons remain a record in that stretch. The 2007 and 2008 Texans would both finish 8-8, resulting in the franchise's.
Whoa. No, you good. Wait, say something. Just want to make sure I can hear you. I cannot hear you. So what I'm gonna do?
I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you now. The audio fun, right? 07, we messed up.
Why?
We drafted one more man. What does it say? Omobi Okoye.
Who?
That's rough. Omobi Okoye.
Who? Who's that?
A bust. Where is Adrian?
What position he play?
Your D tackle. We got all those players you could have drafted. 07 draft is freaking outstanding. You picked up Darrell Reeves. I pick up Amobi Okoye. He like 19. He didn't do nothing. Tough.
He was 19?
19. How you do that? Damn. Luckily in 08, though, we drafted a left tackle in Dwayne Brown, who was a stalwart for us for many years. Exactly. Affected by Hurricane Ike, week 2 against the Ravens, moved to week 10. Interesting. Andre Johnson ascended into a Hall of Fame receiver. Yeah, this is the beginning of the Andre Johnson Hall of Fame arc.
This is when he ascended, for real?
This is when he became a Hall of Fame player. 08 and 09, he was that man. He was absolutely dang right, boy. He was that man. Continue.
What the fuck was
first 2 non-losing seasons? The 2008 season would also come with the team's introductory appearance on Monday Night Football, a 30-17 rout of the rival Jacksonville Jaguars in Week 13. The offense was coming together quite nicely, too. Tight end Owen Daniels and wide receiver 2 Kevin Walter would both break 860 yards receiving.
Yeah, I remember Kevin Walter.
Steve Slayton nearly rushed 1,300 yards and double.
Maybe Steve Slayton sound familiar?
This would be Slayton's best season of his career by 50 billion light years.
Look at that. That's crazy. That must be saying that one good year and it was
Johnson once more. Johnson led the league with 115 receptions, the most from any Texans receiver ever, and he'd eclipse 100 catches 5 times in Houston. How many more players have more such seasons than that? Only 2. Johnson also passed 1,500 yards receiving in 2008 and 2009, and he'll become one of 5 receivers to do this at least 3 times.
Oh, damn.
Look at that. His efforts helped lead the 5 receivers to do.
Pause that.
You like that? You want to show this how great he was? Okay.
Well, first, Jerry Rice, number 4. Behind him.
Okay, that's acceptable.
Antonio Brown, boy. Oh my gosh. I ain't never seen something like this in my life.
What's wrong with that? Antonio Brown
stop that. That man clearly was going to be the second greatest to ever live in this freaking sport in the receiver position.
So what is he?
Julio Jones. I mean, yeah. He's top 10. I'm not going to discount his prime. He compete with Jerry Rice. He just couldn't get the rings. Andre Johnson, Marvin Harrison, that speak for themselves. This is a great list, though. I'll tell you, Andre was boxing with these guys. I think Andre.
I knew you would do that too.
But the problem was he had Matt Schaub. Matt Schaub wasn't bad. Matt Schaub ain't bad. It's just not. Ben Roethlisberger, Joe Montana, Matt Ryan in his prime, Peyton Manning. You see, who got the worst quarterback out of this list is clearly Andre Johnson.
Clearly.
Yeah, like you think he better than Peyton Manning or
Matt Schaub is the best. Matt Schaub was elite. He was elite quarterback.
Keep going.
What's up, Jackson Custar?
Oh, that's my man. That's my man.
We just watching
we just reacted, man. We reacted to some Texans content, man. We watch this is the whole history of the Houston Texans.
That's it.
So
keeping it simple. At least 3 times. His efforts helped lead the Texans to their first ever winning season in the last year.
Oh, they got signed
just short of making the playoffs.
Arian.
9-7 record.
Arian Foster,
there's 2 people Johnson could thank for the playoffs.
Okay, no, it's fine. No, keep going. Actually, keep going.
I thought you saw my face. 9-7 record.
He got so scared.
There's 2 people Johnson could thank for this. One was offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan.
Wait, he was on the team? What?
He was. OC.
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Before becoming a Super Bowl appearing head coach with the San Francisco 49ers. The other was quarterback Matt Schaub, who had a breakout Pro Bowl campaign in his 3rd season as a Texan.
Led the league in passing yards.
That's good. Hold on, can I?
Pro Bowl campaign in his 3rd season as a Texan. Houston selected 3 Pro Bowlers in the 2009 draft, but only one got those honors during his time in Houston.
Shout out Brian Cushing, boy.
Brian Cushing, the team's all-time leader in tackles. Cushing would win Defensive Rookie of the Year in 2009 with a bonus All-Pro selection. He loses this All-Pro selection the following May in a revote for his award honors after getting caught using performance-enhancing drugs. Cushing was at least able to keep his Defensive Rookie of the Year honors, something he was ecstatic to leave with. The 2010 squad squandered a 4.
I'm going to tell you about this team, boy. I'm going to tell you about this team, boy. I'm going to tell you about this team.
Talk to me.
Houston Texans in 2010 made me want to. No, I'm sorry. That team was very talented on offense. Very talented offensive team. You know what the problem was? That defense was straight trash.
I mean, I'm looking at allowed 30 points 8 times. That's crazy.
Every time we scored, I would always you'd be like this. Get that right back up. We played y'all. We lost. We got the lead, and then Mark Sanchez rolled right down that field and did that. And
Mark Sanchez.
No. And here's the most iconic one. Now watch. I'm a flashback. Everybody, here's a flashback. Everybody, look up at the sky. Here's a flashback. We face the Jacksonville Jaguars. Glover Quinn, right? He's a DB on our team. David Gerard, he goes back. He's the quarterback for Jaguars. He throw that mofo down the field, right? Glover Quinn, when the ball, it's a Hail Mary tie game. Hail Mary, 0 seconds remaining. Now, what he should have done, either catch that mofo or pat that thing literally vertically to the ground. Well, instead he batted it forward.
Oh,
and
forward.
Right.
All right.
Into a Jacksonville receiver's hands. Into the end zone for a game-losing touchdown.
Fantasy points.
That defense was straight Trash.
It was all right. Don't play them.
No, that defense was awful. Throw that thing in the trash, boy. I don't know.
Who's
Kareem Jackson? Remember, you know Kareem Jackson. He been in the league for 100 years. That was his rookie year. He was awful corner his rookie season. Awful. But he got better as life went on.
Respect.
Awful his rookie season.
It's all about
our DBs, boy. Goodness gracious. But we're actually going to get into the good history. I mean, we've seen a lot of just straight garbage.
Yeah, come on. It's not going. The next season about to be great. You got somebody coming.
Oh yeah, things
start.
Things
to finish 6-10.
Help is coming. Help is on the way.
It is.
Produced one of the most unexpected seasons from any player in NFL history.
Hold on. There you go. Then he caught that shit one hand.
Drafted free agent running back Arian Foster in his second season with the Texans. Foster got significant access.
You want to talk about him? You want to talk about him?
Arian Foster. Oh my gosh.
Talk about him. Talk about him.
I don't know what the words to say. That's my first favorite player, bro. That's my first favorite football player. They called it. No, what? Peep the nickname.
I'm ready.
Poetry in motion. Oh boy. That boy, he get the because he write poetry too. He get the ball.
It's like, okay, that don't sound like a good football name, though.
No, because he's smooth. He's smooth with it, right?
Okay.
And when people try, he got that dead leg. People try to tackle him, doo-doo, and he moved that way, and then they jump up. I'm telling you, Arian Foster, he's not gonna make the Hall of Fame because he had 3 to 4 years, and after that he kept getting injured because he changed his diet.
So the dead legs killed his fucking leg. That's what it did.
But Arian Foster, bro, like we don't got you in the Ring of Fame, Texan Ring of Fame, Hall of Fame.
You gonna blame his diet for that's the reason why?
And I think his brother became his I think his brother became his training. Bro, you play football, you need to have a good diet. I mean, his diet was a more vegan based diet rather than meat. I'm like, but these people hitting you this hard, but you need some meat in you. All right. Yeah.
Action in the last 2 games of 2009, rushing for 216 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, he came in. He was number 37, right? He some
first game.
Arian Foster
231 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 7 yards per attempt. In total, he will amass 1,600 rushes.
Oh my goodness!
I'm telling you like this. That year in 2010, that first game we played Peyton Manning. We never beat Peyton freaking Manning. Peyton Manning's killing. He's still doing his thing. Our defense ain't stopping nothing. But when Arian Foster, this is an undrafted player that no one ever heard of. No one picked him up in fantasy. This man, 231 yards and 3 touchdowns. And one person I want to shout out to, and this is a person that I'm not no bandwagon. If we grade this year, I'm not bandwagon because I'm about to say his name. Vontae Leach. Shout out to Vontae Leach, the fullback for us. My man was a baller at fullback. He be popping people out the way. Arian Foster run right inside for the touchdown. I said, boy, now that's sexy. But yeah, you can't say I'm the bandwagon. I know these people. Can't say I'm a bandwagon.
What was his name? What Leach?
It's Vontae.
Vontae Leach. Okay, I gotta keep that shit in mind. Interesting.
Yards and 600 receiving yards, a feat that's only happened 2 other times. He also had a franchise record 16 rushing touchdowns ahead of second place Arian Foster and fourth place Arian Foster. Want to know how interesting Foster is off the field? In college, he would not grant interview requests unless reporters spoke to him like a pterodactyl. What a very fascinating individual.
I gotta read that.
Spoke to him.
What?
That's very strange. What? He's a very strange man, but he's living
just ended last week. The Tennessee starting tailback and senior at
There's plenty to discuss.
What?
That makes these guys more interesting than you'd believe. So let's use a pterodactyl. What a very fascinating individual.
Right,
what's also fascinating, the Houston Texans started play in 2002.
Because I was playing, it's funny. I pressed play, so I was so confused because I pressed play on my computer, and I was like, obviously you can't hear it, but I'm here. I heard that twice, but it wasn't like,
I can hear it. I hear y'all. I hear it.
No, I apologize. That's ridiculous. Okay, Andre Johnson. Continue.
I want to start from the beginning so I can see the full swing.
Dactyl. What a very fascinating individual. What's also fascinating is this fight from Week 13 between Andre Johnson and Tennessee Titans quarterback Cortland Finnegan. And look, by the way, Johnson clearly won this. It's interesting that Finnegan and Johnson, both known as great dudes that have done extensive charity work for underprivileged kids, threw hands here and got ejected.
He did?
But that's testosterone.
I gotta hear that.
Now let's move on to 2011. Despite using shots for the last 6 games of the season to a...
We finally in heaven.
You know me. I love to hit Schaub. What the fuck?
What's wrong with him?
What the fuck?
What's wrong with him? Tough. I mean, look, he an asshole. I can't even say because he got the biggest contract like for a deep tackle or whatever ever, and he's like the worst free agent signing that any team's ever had. I think Washington did it. He went to Tampa Bay after because he was a bust for them, and then he hurt Matt Schaub. We did a quarterback sneak, and he landed on Matt Schaub's foot, and it was a Lisfranc injury, so he's out for the season. And then you see the quote here, so he really wanted to do that, so he should got to find a lot of money, and that hurt us because this 2011 team is one of our best teams, and could have won actually Super Bowl. It was a really deep team, but freaking big old Albert Haynesworth.
Oh, so he the reason. So it's him. Put him in the comments. It's him, huh? Okay.
Dang right. All right. Continue.
Haynesworth.
Foot injury. Houston clinched its first ever playoff
let's
spot.
Pause. I gotta pause on this one.
Okay, talk to me.
So this is your first playoff berth ever.
Dang
first right. Divisional title ever.
Dang right.
Fourth in defense, second in yards, like least yards. Offense was 10th, 13th in yards. Andre Johnson missed most of the season. Y'all did this without Andre Johnson too?
No, he missed a lot of games, yeah. But we had a deep team. Our defense was outstanding.
I didn't even know that shit. So complete flip, huh?
No, because they drafted some talented scrub named JJ Watt.
Who?
And then they also added other players, Jonathan Joseph, Daniel Manning, and Wade Phillips, and changed the whole freaking perspective of the team.
Owen Daniels? Who's that? I'm not sure who that is.
He's a really good tight end. He led the team receiving yards 77. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, drafted a talentless scrub named JJ Watt. For real? Look at that.
Still breaking boys off.
AFC South with a 10-6 record.
Pause when they start showing JJ Watt.
They weren't done celebrating just yet. They secured playoff win number 1 against
the
Cincinnati Bengals in the wild card round.
As
TJ Yates' team bested Andy Dalton's in the NFL's first playoff matchup between two rookie quarterbacks. This was the second time leading the Texans to a victory over.
Let him score. Okay, whatever. TJ Yates, shout out to you. He was a rookie 5th round pick. He came in, did his thing. And after that, we'll just let it play for a little bit because you don't want to. But he did his thing. And that game against Cincinnati is historic. It's the first time 2 rookie quarterbacks have ever played each other in a playoff game.
Interesting.
Never happened before. So Andy Dalton versus TJ Yates and Arian Foster, he had a hell of a run. Freaking ran on the side, and somebody was in front of him. One of the defenders, he pushed him. Oh, what happened to my thing? I'm still talking.
You just unplugged your shit. You're still talking. You just unplugged your camera.
No, we could, yeah. But he pushed him, stayed in front of him, and then that man, like, he was like, "What? You're behind me?" And then he tried to get to him, and then it's one of the better runs. I know we ain't win none. We haven't won the championship, so no one talk about it. But it was a hell.
You go try and fix your camera now. I'm gonna keep playing. All right.
Yeah, keep playing. Yeah,
for Cincinnati. In Week 14, he threw the game-winning touchdown to Kevin Walter with 2 seconds left that clinched the AFC South title. The key ingredient in the 2011 roster's success was in its defense. The defense allowed the fewest points of any Texans season, also helping the team secure its highest ever point differential. The Texans would lose a close one to the Baltimore Ravens in the divisional round, but considering they had made it this far with an unproven rookie quarterback, they left pretty satisfied. Schaub would play all 16 games in 2012, and the team used that to further improve to a franchise-best 12-4 record. They showcased 9 Pro Bowlers and finished in the top 10 on both sides of the ball in both yards and points.
I was against the Jets.
Like the previous season, the Texans won a home playoff game against the Bengals.
Again,
like last season, their playoff run came to a screeching halt in a thrashing by the New England Patriots.
That's tough.
Okay, not perfect, but hey, they're getting there. And one person there to see it all was there from the very beginning, Andre Johnson. He had expressed frustration earlier in his career at the lack of success that came the Texans' way, while simultaneously understanding patience was needed.
Yeah.
When the team clinched their first playoff spot in 2011, no one was happier than Johnson. A close second was Matt Schaub. His Texans career was full of quality moments.
This game we're talking about right here. This game,
his Week 11 overtime thriller against the Jaguars. Houston's 43-37 victory. Schaub tied for the second most passing yards in the game. A cool 527.
Hey, Joe Burrow had 525.
Was a beautiful thing.
I'm gonna go. I just want to go back to see who was. Oh, Joe Burrow's on there. Ben Roethlisberger.
I don't know why y'all be sleeping on. I'm telling you.
I wonder who Big Ben did that against. I wonder.
He probably didn't get
Boomer did that shit. Boomer? Shout out to Boomer. I didn't know he did that. Oh, Warren Moon did too.
Yeah, he did. He tied him. Houston boys.
I thought Warren Moon was more known as a running quarterback. That's actually pretty. That's interesting
Warren Moon known fully for being passing. No running. I
thought he's more of a running quarterback. That's only because he's black, though. The reason why I'm saying that.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
527. Momentum was a beautiful thing. Let's keep it going. Week 1 of the 2013
my season. I love this one.
That's your favorite season right here?
Chargers. Let's keep it going in week 2. An overtime win against the Titans.
First touchdown.
2-0. Now let's stop there because those were the.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, I see why this wasn't your favorite season no more.
This was my worst season in the history of the team.
They really bamboozled you in that 2-0 start too.
This is the worst season in the history of the Texans.
That's crazy.
There's nothing that compare. I swear to you, I don't think anything ever beat. I don't know. I'm not saying it, but because I know I jinxed myself. That's the worst season of all time.
Not going with. Okay. All right. This is the worst season of all time.
We started 2-0.
Okay.
With 2 comeback wins. Matt Schaub started throwing pick sixes. You remember the pick six stuff?
I do remember that.
4 straight games with pick six. We played 49ers on Sunday Night Football. Supposed to be freaking. Remember, this team's supposed to be good. We just won 12 games. We got JJ Watt. You got Brian Cushing. Ed Reed got signed to us as well. Matt Schaub got all this talent. Andre Johnson, DeAndre Hopkins, Arian Foster. We 3 Pro Bowlers on the O-line.
This is supposed to be the year.
Like, this is the year you win. I was hyped the whole offseason. I'm watching all Texan content, consuming so much Texans. I'm thinking in February we are in the Super Bowl, bro. Like, nobody playing with us.
Okay, that's
I just need Matt Schaub to continue to progress, right? Like, to be better.
He gotta be better. He could just play normal and still probably took you out there.
Matt Schaub had one of the worst seasons. This is why I look at the camera.
You might have to go full screen on that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What?
You might have to go full screen. Go full screen on the ass so they can really know.
So I can get my Matt Schaub hate. Let me see. What my man say? The talent is there, but who knows what happened? I'm here. Matt Schaub.
Okay. All right.
I have never seen a fall off in my life. Worse than Matt Schaub.
Okay.
That man, Matt Schaub's confidence was so bad. He would walk to the bench and he would look down like this, head down. I'm like, if you don't get your stupid head up, we trying to win football games today.
It's challenging winning football games.
And then we brought in TJ Yates. Remember the guy who won the playoff game for us?
I remember that. The rookie. Okay, damn, it didn't get better. What happened? All right.
He goes into the game.
Okay. I know he threw like 4 touchdowns, didn't he? Killed that motherfucker, didn't he? Perfect passer rating.
Into the hands of the other team.
Oh, damn. Okay. Perfect passer rating to the other team. Okay, I got you.
Going the other direction.
Oh, okay. Oh, he also threw a pick six, huh? TJ is also threw a pick six?
He also threw a pick six. 5 straight games. The Houston Texans threw a pick six. And NFL record defense to this day.
That's crazy.
I will never forget how stupid that was.
What's that dude from the Cowboys? David Bland. He would have been feasting on that shit.
Look, DeRon Bland, right? Trayvon Diggs too. They would have fun doing that. Then we got Case Keenum. The story of Case Keenum. We thought Case Keenum was gonna be a freaking stud. I did. I really believed.
Case Keenum, star.
He played the Colts. So Sunday Night Football game.
Okay.
I had to go to sleep. I'm doing another flashback. I had to go to sleep, and I remember I went to sleep, and we were up. We were winning this game, and I was like, Andre Johnson had like 200 yards at the half. In case he had 3 touchdowns.
Whoa!
And Andre had all 3 of those touchdowns.
Okay.
I went to sleep, and school's the next day, so I woke up and looked at my phone.
Okay, what happened? Okay, what happened?
Gary Kubiak suffered a heart problem.
What the fuck? Oh, in the second half?
In the second half. The Indianapolis Colts came back and won the game by 3. I said, this gotta be some common. You gotta be playing some type of sick.
That's tough. This is Andrew Luck, huh? This would be Andrew Luck.
This is Andrew Luck.
Damn.
Captain comeback, right? I hated that season so much.
It's not too bad.
I broke my freaking spirit. We lost.
It's not too bad.
Football games. You understand what I'm saying to you? We lost 14 straight football games. 2-1,
pretty dumb.
2-3, 2-4, 2-5, 2-6, 2-7, 2-8. It just kept getting dumber and dumber. Case Keenum was 0-8. I thought he was supposed to be like that super plot guy, undrafted, but he Houston boy, he killing it.
That's tough.
He lost 8 straight games.
It's all right though. It's okay, right? Right. It gets better. Hopefully. I mean, nothing can be. What's his name? Nothing can be your coach. What's his name from the Patriots? I'm forgetting his name now.
Oh no, we'll get it. Let's get there.
All right.
Wins of the entire season. The 2013 Texans suffered the biggest win-loss collapse in NFL history, tying, coincidentally enough, the 1993 and 1994 Houston Oilers.
I love Houston.
Matt Schaub suddenly went from one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL to one of the absolute worst. While he never had the greatest arm, it turned into a pool noodle in 2013.
Yeah, what happened? Did he get injured?
Quarterback to throw a pick 6 in 4 consecutive games.
Granted, these are all hell of a defenses right here. These are all just great defenses he went against. I mean, come on. We talk about the Titans. All right, fine. But we talk about the Ravens, prime Seahawks, prime 49ers.
I haven't seen them make the playoffs. I'll tell you, the Seahawks, 49ers, okay, that's good teams. But the Ravens it's how he threw it. It's how he threw it.
Okay, let me go back.
When he faces,
they showed it right here.
While he never had the greatest arm, it turned into a pool noodle in 2013.
There's a problem. He faced Seahawks. The problem was this: we win in the game the whole time. Now we barely win in the game at this point. We're up 7.
Okay.
Don't throw crap.
Don't force it.
Yes.
Okay.
Like we trying to let's win. Let's try to win this game, bro. Like the game, the fourth quarter. Let's that's a stupid throw and that's an awful throw at the same time. That's stupid decision and just an awful throw.
What was it? It's a screen pass, right? Oh, it was a fake. It was like a play action handoff.
It turned into a pool noodle.
Like what time? That's awful.
That's just a good play by Richard Sherman, though,
bro. It's third down, bro. Like we almost at field goal. Like, bro, like I'd rather play that punt game than that ridiculous throw he took. That's number 1. Number 2, the next game against 49ers, he threw his first pass was a pick 6. I said, my God.
The first play was a pick. I hope they show that shit. That should be funny. Okay, I want to
in 2013 as he became the first quarterback to throw a pick.
These are some good
4 consecutive games. Perhaps the cracks started the form.
And then you get in. Then you want to get the Patriots.
Texans started.
No. All right, listen.
Okay, look. We were lit. Keep going.
This is the year before.
Both a first round bye and home field advantage throughout
started off
the playoffs.
well. Then we lost
the team's last 4 games. Schaub threw 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions, contributing to the 1-3 finish and giving away both home field advantage and both first-round bye slots. Some also speculate the 2011 Texans could have made the Super Bowl with a healthy Schaub. Wishful thinking, perhaps, but with a good offense and dominant defense, there's been worse hypotheticals in this sport. It would end up being Schaub's last season in Houston. Just like that, the franchise quarterback was gone in a trade to the Oakland Raiders. And in an ironic twist, he'd back up Derek Carr, the younger brother of the quarterback he replaced in Houston.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this also spelled the end for Gary Kubiak.
No, not Gary.
Coach the Texans have ever had. His replacement is Penn State
head
coach Bill O'Brien.
There he is.
People make fun of
there you go. Yeah, Bill O'Brien. Look at his little. Yeah. What's wrong? What? You can't say that yet. Not yet. No, this is good. This is good right here.
Keep going.
Later.
Let it play a little bit. Let it play.
Because his chin looks like this. O'Brien's Texans were blessed with the first overall pick of the 2014 draft, taking South Carolina edge rusher Jadeveon Clowney.
Okay.
Much like Mario Williams, Clowney didn't exactly live up to his draft spot, but he crafted a good career in Houston.
Not bad.
The 2014 Texans missed the playoffs again, but just by a hair with a remarkable turnaround of 9-7. The team's third winning record in 4 seasons.
Come on, look at that. That's Bill O'Brien right there.
4 seasons? That's crazy. But is that true? I don't know. But
breakout season.
Yeah, just keep going. Just keep going. Yeah, just keep going. We're talking about JJ Watt.
I've saved one of the main reasons they've done so for right now. Because we have a lot to talk about with the greatest Texan of all time, future Hall of Fame edge rusher, JJ Watt. He'll become one of 3 players to win 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards, tying them down in 2012, 2015, and especially 2014. Watt in 2014 came as close to winning MVP as a defensive player has gotten to this century. And by collecting more than 20 sacks, he had now done it twice. The first and only time this has ever happened. Watt could do it all. He'll score pick 6 in the team's first ever playoff win. He'll catch 3 touchdown passes in 2014. He'll swat down 16 passes in 2012, a record for a defensive lineman. He'll set another record for quarterback hits in a season with 51 in 2014. And he'll come up just shy of setting the record for tackles for loss with 29 in 2014 and 2015, just behind the mark of 39 set by JJ Watt in 2012.
Damn.
Injuries will force him out of Houston after.
Okay, wait. I got so confused. I don't know what.
I have no idea what he did there. Maybe it's just. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Keep going.
Season, but though Watt basically had just 5 amazing seasons, those 5 amazing seasons will easily be enough to put him in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. In other words, Watt offered what might be the greatest peak of any football player that has ever played defense. He had to, because from 2014 to 2016, the Texans got pretty goofy. They finished 9-7 in all 3 seasons, clinching the AFC South in 2015 and
Brock Osweiler!
On one hand, Watt
now you want to talk about JJ? Wait, now we can talk about JJ now. Now you can talk about JJ.
Merciless. That's such an interesting name. JJ Watt, his 5-year peak. Yeah, I don't know anybody defensively touching that peak. He should have won MVP in 2014. Gave it to Aaron Rodgers because he had quarterback. That sucked. And then I had to get ready for that because that happened in basketball. So they gave it to Steph Curry over Jim Brown. I said, dang, I'm getting hosed everywhere. But
that's funny as
JJ
shit.
Watt, he was that 2014 season, bro. You can't even that's just outstanding. That's the best defensive season of all time to me.
Easy.
I mean, you got 20 sacks. That's the second. That's only player to do it twice. Two 20-sack seasons. He had 20 sacks, 5 touchdowns, 2 defensive, 3 offensive. Interception, 80-yard return touchdown. I remember I told you he had back in high school. We in a freaking band. I said, I talked that JJ Watt at 80-yard pick 6. And he was like, man, you were like, man, JJ Watt, he leaders them up. Yeah, he is.
I think I said that too. Damn, that's Lil Mo saying that. Crazy.
I mean, that 2014 season is prime JJ Watt. I've taken over everybody, bro. Aaron Donald included, bro. But
damn, even Aaron Donald?
Yeah, prime JJ Watt was that man, but he had no plot. That's tough. That's what you need, man. Like, the plot really switched the story on people, bro.
It really what's his name? Hayweather.
Hainsworth?
Hainsworth, yeah. Him. Blame him.
Continue. F. Hainsworth.
Linebacker Whitney Merciless became the team's first double-digit sack duo in 2015. On the other hand, Bill O'Brien's bunch had varying results in the playoffs. At home in 2015, they lost 30-0.
Oh my God, I remember this shit.
No.
I remember this one. This is when I really started paying attention to y'all a little bit more. It was right here.
Wait. Give me a second.
All right.
Give me a second.
I'm listening. I'm listening. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Brian Hoyer.
Okay.
I ain't never seen nothing like that, boy. That performance in that game, what he talking about right now? Some of the worst thing I've ever seen, boy. 4 interceptions, fresh ones too.
Fresh
interceptions.
Damn, high and ready.
DeAndre Hopkins got pissed. Get this MFR out the game. I know.
And he said that too?
Oh, yeah, because Brian Hoyer was straight garbage for that team.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
Our division was straight buns. But see, look, let me tell you something. And we'll let it play after this for a little bit because I got to get, because there's the person you got to cook, right? We got to get to, because we ain't there yet, but because right now.
We ain't there. We getting close, though. We getting close.
Because right now, the quarterbacks are to blame, right? It's Brian Hoyer, Brock Osweiler. You know what I'm saying? It's to blame. But I'm starting to think, why is Bill O'Brien not taking like Brian Hoyer out the game? Like there's little nuggets getting seeded into my head, but I'm not really like going too crazy because the quarterback plays so egregious.
Exactly. Who else are you gonna put in other than Brian Hoyer?
You know what I'm saying? But that's the GM as well. Remember Rick Smith, the GM, is his fault for not like investing hard. Like, go for it. He went for Brock. I'm not mad at Brock Osweiler because they went for it and it just failed. Like, I'm not even gonna be mad at that. But Brian Hoyer being the quarterback for you, it's pretty wild. But we're gonna We're almost there. Okay, continue, man. Let me
go to the Kansas City Chiefs in a game.
What? Oh, my fault.
Continue. Come on.
All right.
Where Brian Hoyer threw 4 interceptions and finished with a passer rating lower than 20.
I mean, that's not worse than
him the last qualifying playoff quarterback to do this. They did beat a banged-up Raiders team missing Derek Carr in 2016 before finding themselves in the place they had become accustomed to, a loss in the divisional round to the Patriots. Since the release of Matt Schaub, the Texans scrambled around to find any eggs they could hatch a quarterback. All these quarterbacks lasted 1 season in Houston. So to say they needed to fix this soon was like saying chili gives you diarrhea. In the 2017 NFL draft, it looked like they had done it when they selected Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. That's no, we just I don't know. Just keep
12th overall in a trade up with the Cleveland Browns. It's difficult to talk about Watson without bringing up the many serious allegations of sexual harassment and sexual assault he'll face at the tail end of his Houston career. So let's just say that on the field, his tenure with the team coincided in multiple playoff appearances.
That's
okay. An ACL tear to Watson dropped the 2017 Texans from a 3-3 start to a 4-12 finish. Oh my and in 2018,
wait. We gotta talk about when I told you, dog. When he first started, I told him.
About that game. I thought you were talking about when he told me he got an ACL tear.
Oh no! Oh, I told you that too.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah, I didn't want.
I'm talking about when he first started against the Bengals, and I was like, I told him he's gonna do something. He gonna do something. He did it though.
He had a long touchdown, and I was like, I thought he was gonna die. You know, your rookie quarterback, you want to protect him. That's your precious.
But that's the thing. The thing is, like, the reason why I showed, because it was like, I remember you told me there's certain like moments when there's for like players when you just know, right? They about to be like good, right? They about to be elite, and that was that moment for him. I was like, damn, I think y'all got one, because you was desperately hoping for a quarterback around this time, and desperately.
When we played the Patriots and he was like slinging it, and I was like, there was a point in the game, like, we might, because if you look at our chat, the Texans chat, the people in the comments like, guys, like we might.
You talking about Battle Red Blog?
Yeah,
you talking about that one? SB Nation? Shit.
But if we lost because our plus and Bill O'Brien, he didn't go for it. I wanted him to go for it. It was like 3rd and 2, 4th and 2, and I was like, go for it, right? Like, it's the Patriots, you got to kill him. He didn't do it, and I was like, it's one of, what I'm saying, little seeds get nestled in my head, but I'm not like, ain't nothing too strong yet. Like, I'm not gonna go out and kill, go out for him, but it's like little seeds of just malpractice of Bill O'Brien just getting nestled in the back of my head.
Okay,
we'll keep going.
All right,
would get worse with an 0-3 start. They finished 11-5 with another AFC South title.
That's not bad.
Then in 2019, the team finished with a 10-6 record and another AFC South title. A disappointing early playoff exit to the Indianapolis Colts in 2018 was followed by a thrilling comeback from down 16-0 in the 2019 wildcard round to steal a 22-19 overtime victory from the Buffalo Bills. The highest moment in Texans history was next to follow in the following divisional round. They led the Chiefs 24-0 early in the second quarter, on their way to making their first.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Everybody clap it up.
Yeah.
Closest we've ever been. Right here. Closest we've ever been.
Your face blocking the score. Your face blocking the score.
No, yeah, well, keep it blocking. It's 24-0. Anybody talking?
That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Conference championship appearance. Except that Texans found themselves trailing at the end of the first half, taking a 51-31 loss home with them at the end of the night.
Okay,
but
they dropped 51.5.
They dropped 51 3/4.
Oh, okay. Whew, I'm about to say, and I thought it was in a half. Okay, 3/4 still. So 3/4 they dropped 50.
It's still egregious. Yeah.
Damn, I'm getting a 50 at the half. It's all right, Jesse. It's all right.
Keep going.
No, because I blame myself for this one. I blame myself for this loss. I do, because I was watching the game. Right, I was watching the game. We was in Republic and Sam Houston. Right, our apartment. I was watching the game, and I decided out of nowhere, let me go work out. When the fuck do I ever work out? Like, when the fuck do I ever go work out? I went to go work out. right? Then I came back from working out.
No, hey, look. You can hear me still. Can you hear me? Because I can hear you, and that's good because you can hear me because you cut off because when you about to say something sad to me.
I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, keep going.
All right.
Say the same thing you said. You went to go work out and then everything.
I went to go work out. All right. Damn, I was that sucks. I got muted because I was really feeling that shit too back then. But anyway, I went to go. I went to go work out, and I came back and y'all was losing. I was so sad. I blame myself for y'all loss. It was me. It was on me. I'm the reason why y'all lost. I shouldn't have worked out that day. I should have stayed and watched the Texans. Then this universe that y'all live in, it wouldn't have happened.
Man, I'm hoping that's all for the better, but I'm hoping at the end of the day that's to set up CJ Stroud. But we always say it's God driven. But that's not the worst thing that happened. No.
It gets worse.
Oh yeah, it's something worse.
It gets worse. All right, let's buckle in then. I'm playing.
One glimmer of hope that's been through the team's many highs and many lows in the 2010s was another superstar wideout in DeAndre Hopkins. From 2013 to 2019, only one player finished with more receiving touchdowns than Hopkins, and only two players finished with more receiving yards and receptions.
Let me pause it.
Hopkins set the team's single-season record for touchdown receptions in 2017 and tied their single-season catch mark the year after. Bill O'Brien became the team's de facto GM in 2020 and traded Hopkins to the Arizona Cardinals for a second-round pick and a chewed-up, injury-riddled running back in David Johnson.
No, David Johnson good. He helped me win in fantasy. David Johnson good. That's tough. It's all right. It's all right. David Johnson good.
What happened?
Bill O'Brien said he had too many baby mamas. That's what he said.
Bill O'Brien made me have heart palpitations.
That was an error. I forgot about that. I forgot she had that a little bit. Yeah.
We traded DeAndre Hopkins, which I wasn't mad at.
Okay.
We traded DeAndre Hopkins for David Johnson.
David Johnson and
a second-round pick.
Okay.
The next day, Stephon Diggs get traded for a first-round pick. I say no way. Ain't no way. Bill O'Brien not allowed back into the city of Houston.
He can. Damn, for real.
He's not allowed back into the city of Houston.
He can't even come to Galveston. That's tough.
Can't come nowhere around the metropolitan area. You can't do none of that. The surrounding areas. That is the worst trade in the history of football because I honestly can sit here for 100 hours and I can't tell you why that happened. Only way that made sense is an inside job. Bill O'Brien is the reason why the Texans were a laughingstock for 3-4+ years after this moment. Him. He traded my players away for absolute garbage. He already was terrible as a coach. I was like, okay, he was good. His last couple seasons, his coaching was awful. But then he became a GM. And then after he became a GM, it was his mission. His plan. His goal to destroy the Texans from inside out. And he did a wonderful job. Only since last year was I able to get away from the ruins of Bill O'Brien.
Good job. You got a good job.
He did a good job of absolute trash.
I told you, David Johnson was good, dog.
David Johnson was trash for me. Awful. Not 2015 David Johnson.
One of the most laughed at NFL trades in recent memory. Made more laughable by the 2020 Texans collapse to a 4-12 record without Hopkins' efforts. O'Brien was fired after an 0-4 start, getting replaced by interim coach Romeo Crennel. Crennel, at 73 years of age, made history by becoming the NFL's oldest coach of all time. O'Brien's official replacement in 2021 was Ravens wide receiver coach David Culley. After a 4-13 record, he was fired in favor of defensive coordinator Lovie Smith. He was fired himself after 3 wins, 13 losses, and 1 tie in 2022. The team's quarterback at this time is Davis Mills, whose neck looks like this.
Shout out to John, bro. Shout out to John. John knows something about Davis Mills that we don't know. I think that's what I think.
Yeah, he know. Let's continue. He got 3.
Deshaun Watson never played in 2021, and he was traded to the Browns for a staggering 3 first-round picks. So it was Mills' time to put his neck out there for the team.
That's beautiful.
Mills had a solid enough rookie season for a 3rd-round pick.
This musical hard.
He did, however, give the 2022 Texans a chance to secure the 1st overall pick. Something he took away from them.
That music go hard.
Oh, wait. Actually, no. Press play for this 2-point attempt. Press play for this 2-point attempt.
On a game-winning Hail Mary touchdown pass.
Good shit.
Now I'm gonna tell you this.
Oh, this was it. Oh, this was the moment. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, I see. Okay, I see why we doing this. Okay. It was right here. Okay.
This moment right here is actually, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the most significant moments in the history of the NFL. Do you understand what I'm saying, dude?
All right.
I mean, this is a multi-layered moment. You go on a Chicago Bears thread, they literally say, you know, the Vince McMahon meme where he crying and he crying and doing that? They literally say, Dad, who's Davis Mills? And Chicago Bears fans, that's the response they have. They have Vince McMahon crying and being like, he was special. Man, that play rewarded the Houston Texans with CJ Stroud. That play rewarded the Chicago Bears with Caleb Williams. And that play essentially made the trade where Bryce Young gets traded up and the Carolina Panthers get Bryce Young. So if Bryce Young ever turns out to be something good, that is a multi-layered thing. That play on a random game where no one cared about, one team trying to get the worst pick in the best pick, the other team just trying to hold them, affected all of them. And I love that the Colts are the receiving end of that. Because I know what y'all tried to
do. Okay. Can I watch it one more time? I want to watch it one more time so I can witness history one more time.
Go ahead. I
just want to watch it this one more time.
He did, however, give the 2022 Texans a chance to secure the 1st overall pick.
That's tough.
Something he took away from them on a game-winning Hail Mary touchdown pass in the final week of the season.
That's amazing.
A team that is
that's amazing.
The Colts, I know what y'all tried to do. 4th and 20, they played no defense. They wanted me to get that 2nd pick. They said we can't get them the 1st pick. Look at you now.
Damn, that's what they wanted?
That's what they wanted. They said we can't let the Texans win. Just laughing now. Press play.
Why you got beef with the Colts? That's funny.
Long struggle to provide themselves as an actual competitor.
They're not
losing the 1st overall pick could have set the team back for years. Or, as the 2023 season indicated, there's a chance it didn't. After an 0-2 start, the team finished 10-7.
Wrap it up.
I like his music.
It's copyright free, hopefully. That don't matter. All right. These two, my goodness, changed my life, boy. Like, I'm just CJ Stroud. Like, oh, thank you for changing my life. I'm just CJ Stroud, right?
Yeah, CJ Stroud and Bronny James. That's fire.
Let me see. All right.
Yeah, that's what they say. They say he like Bronny James.
That's a very interesting thing to say, man. That's funny, but Bronny James, that's something. All right.
They say he like Bronny James. All right, let's keep going.
There's a chance it didn't. After an 0-2 start, the team finished 10-7, clinching the AFC South title. They even won a playoff game by severely beating the Browns into a coma.
Damn, you whooped their ass.
The Texans' efforts in 2023 were led by head coach DeMeco Ryans, who was also on the roster from 2006 to 2011. During his playing career in Houston, Ryans won Defensive Rookie of the Year, made 2 Pro Bowls, and was the first team All-Pro. Now let's make him a head coach and have him contribute to changing the team's fortunes. Helping out with that are 2 cornerstones that transformed both sides of the ball. First, let's discuss Will Anderson, a defensive end the Texans took 3rd overall. Anderson was the result of a trade-up with the Arizona Cardinals, using one of the picks from the Deshaun Watson trade. Like the trade paid off because he had a monster rookie season that ended with him winning Defensive Rookie of the Year. The 3rd time a Texan has won this award.
It's like, how many times?
The second potential cornerstone comes from 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year, CJ
Should have been MVP.
Stroud broke several NFL records, such as most pass attempts to start a career without an interception, passing yards in a single game from a rookie quarterback, and youngest quarterback to win a playoff game. And he was throwing to an extremely productive cast of receivers. After just 70 catches, 927 yards, and 3 touchdowns in his first 2 seasons, Nico Collins broke out in 2023 with 80 catches, 1,297 yards, 1,200 touchdowns. Tank Dell broke 700 yards in 11 games in his rookie season, while also supplying 7 touchdown catches. Noah Brown only played 10 games, but had a 2-game stretch where he had 13 passes for 325 yards, 25 yards per reception, and a touchdown. Even new tight end Dalton Schultz became a key weapon.
Shout out, boy.
Wrangling in 59 catches, 635 yards, and 5 touchdowns. It's 2024, and the Houston Texans have decided they really want to attempt to build greatness.
Here we are.
Whether the list of big-name players they've acquired can help them make a Super Bowl, that's to be determined. As of right now, they are the only active NFL team to never make a conference championship. They've had plenty of chances to change that, but just have not. Not yet. Maybe, just maybe, they'll free themselves from being the little brother of the NFL. But even without a Super Bowl win, conference title win, or conference title appearance, I think they've had a pretty captivating archive of events. There's a lot more that goes unreported with the little brother, and that makes them just as interesting in my opinion.
Out!
You can say they have not had the most fortunate playoff history, but the Houston Texans can proudly say this. Since 1997, they've had more playoff wins than the Dallas Cowboys. The Houston Texans have been a football franchise since 2002. Will that age well? I don't know, but I legitimately enjoyed going through the Texans history, and I hope you do too.
We're done now. We're done now.
Is that in there?
Yeah, we're done.
This is why I be telling, like, because when we talk to Cowboy people, and like they don't see, the thing is they don't get that. They don't put that in perspective. I'm just saying, like, we have more wins than y'all, and we've been like, how we have more wins than y'all, and we started here in 02. Like, y'all where we at, you know? So I don't know. Yeah. That's the thing I'll tell you boy, about these Dallas folks. Boy, I don't understand the Cowboy fans who too hype. Because there's nothing to be hyped about. There's nothing to be hyped about. Hey, we'll see what happens during the season though. Because we face Cleveland face them. We'll see.
I love y'all history though. Can I be fun? I know y'all have a lot of ups and downs. Y'all definitely got a lot of ups and downs. But like it's such a great, it's weird. It's weird. It's almost like it's hard not to root for y'all. It's almost like when you watching a movie, right? Watching like some type of movie and like, or like some type of anime, some type of media, right? And the player just keeps getting knocked down a lot, right? They have their falls, right? But they have these glimpses of moments where like, damn, they could be something truly special, right? If they just put it together. That's why I feel like, yeah, like y'all would be a perfect team for like, it's a good thing. It makes sense y'all was an expansion team, right? But like if you playing on Madden, like this is like the type of history that you will want. You don't want the easy history, right? You don't want the easy shit. Okay. Like you like the Patriots. Okay. You want this type. If you playing on Madden and you pick a team, you want this, right? You like, okay, I gotta figure out how to do this. I gotta figure out how to do exactly.
Yeah, I get through the mud, boy.
The mud, dog.
Nothing easy out here, bro. Nothing easy. Like these teams, like I've had. There was a guy the other day. He said, "I've been a Texans fan for a long time." The guy said that, and I was like, "Well, how long?" He said, "He's in my chat." He said 7 years. I said, "Dang, 7 years." Boy, I've been.
He said 7 years. Damn, what was 7 years? 7 goes to be what? Like, what is that?
2017.
Yeah, 2017. Damn.
Ain't a bandwagon though, because that's not a good season. But I'll tell you, hey, me, I've been a Texan fan like diehard since 2011. That is 13 years I've been a Texan fan.
That's good.
And being a Texan fan for a decade and some change, I've seen a lot of sad. I've had a lot of sad moments, Maurice. And you've seen.
I can tell. I've seen most of them. A lot of them.
Live and in action. You've seen a lot of my
favorite, bro. It's hard not to root for y'all. I'm being quite honest with you. I'm being quite. A lot of people might not say like. Obviously, a lot of Dallas fans are gonna be like, I don't give a fuck about the Texans. But it's hard, bro. Maybe also because I live in the city of Houston. That's probably another reason. But it's hard not rooting for y'all, dog. I got a crazy history in just span of 20 years. Y'all had like from your owner, from your players, doing crazy shit, from your coaches. Y'all have a crazy history in just a span of 20 plus years, a little bit. Like, what is it, 20 years y'all been around? Something like that?
22 years.
22 years?
Yeah, I mean, we've had, you're right. I tell you, we've had a crazy history. We had a lot of really good players, Hall of Fame level players, It may not hit it, but you know, so we've had this. Like, you know, I'll tell you, like, being a fan is like it's the journey, right? So you get a lot of stupidity, right? But then you have those moments and those teams that you know think fondly of. And this 23 team, think very fondly. That last year team, didn't expect that, but it happened. So now I see, Maurice, we are entering a new Texan era. We think there was the Deshaun Watson era. It's kind of quick. Okay. Matt Schaub, Andre Johnson era. I don't think you weren't like when we weren't with me when that
I got the end, like the very tail end of that.
Yeah. So that era happened, and then the eras before that we don't even speak about. Them eras trash. But now we're in the CJ Stroud era, and please, the window's open. Please let me get through it.
The new Pirate era. That's crazy.
And the thing is, Maurice, I don't know the plot yet. I don't know what that plot is. I know the Josh Allen team. I know they plot. Lamar Jackson, I know his plot. Like that plot's been established. Like I see, but I don't know his plot yet.
But I don't know CJ. It's okay, bro. It's okay. I mean, granted, I feel like I'm feeling this way because I'm not like a true Texan fan. So like it won't hit me as hard if y'all do lose or if y'all don't hit that type of plot. But it's just like I'm looking at y'all history. I'm like, fuck, bro. I would be happy to be a Texan fan type shit. I know y'all been through a lot, but it's like I will sort of be happy to be a Texan fan.
Tell them Dallas boys that they were like Texan fan, what? And then they plot gonna be bad because I love that.
I think y'all just need better uniforms. That's really it. Go back to your old uniforms, but that's besides.
We'll see with the other uniforms. You saw the white ones in action. See, there's like 3 others. So
there's other ones. Yeah, true.
Yeah, make your judgment at the end. You probably will still hate them all, but make the final judgment at the end. We'll see how that looks. But I think I like the blue ones, but we'll see how they look when we start playing. But hey, CJ Stroud, take us home. Because
Bronny James too. Bronny
James, take us home. And we'll take you guys home as well. Hey, my man Jackson, if you're still here, thank you for joining. Thank you for being on here, man. Hope you like the sounds. I think it paints a better story because I definitely had to put them sounds out because Bill O'Brien, you deserve this.
He deserves it.
Hey, for more content like this, yeah, make sure if don't find that man face. No, he gave me freaking For more content like this, make sure to like this video, guys. We got a lot of more really good content coming y'all way. Got a podcast. We're gonna show y'all some interesting stuff. There's some movie posters, some trailers, and we got a lot of stuff coming y'all way. So we gonna bring y'all the content. Like I said, I promise y'all, this is gonna be a good big channel one day. So hey, hop on board now. We got a lot of able thinking mind, creative people out here. So we're gonna make sure y'all get the best sports content in the most entertaining way possible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And hey, we clap it up for the Texans. That's where we head out. We'll clap it up for the Texans in the history. Clap it up to Andre Johnson for being a Hall of Famer. Yes. Gold jacket look beautiful on you, my man.
JJ Watt soon. A few more years.
JJ Watt soon. So clap it up for them and clap it up for y'all for watching.
And shout out to Brick Walls. Is that his name? Brick Wall Blitz for this video. This actually video was dope. The music you put in that shit was actually really good. I actually liked it.
Oh, look at him. You might get a subscriber from him. I'll subscribe to him.
I like them.
Yeah, shout out to you. I'll put the link down in the description for the video as well, so y'all can go to the video. If you watched it with us, but if you want to watch it with no interruptions, go down there as well. Like his video, like our video, and yeah, we're gonna catch you guys on the next stream. We out of here. Peace.